Good afternoon, everyone. Today, our group is going to present a journal article titled A Study on Positive and Negative Effects of Social Media on Society. I would like to introduce first my group members. We have Nicola A. Abella, Mikhail Iris G. Avendaño, Lexine Ivory Santara B. Buenavista, Asha Michaela P. Manyakop, and Timothy Carl E. Tinya. Our presentation will explore the impacts of social media on various aspects of society, focusing on both the positive and negative effects as discussed in the selected journal article. We picked this article because social media is a big part of our lives, especially for us young people. It makes communication easy and gives us a lot of entertainment. But using it too much can mess with our mental health and expose us to fake news and privacy issues. This article talks about the good and bad sides of social media, helping us understand how it affects us and society. It's connected to our STS class because it shows how technology, like social media, changes how we act, interact, and live in today's world. The article we chose for this presentation is authored by B. Narasimha Rao, V. David, and V. Kalyani. It was published in the Journal of Science and Technology in December 2022. You can find this article in Volume 7, Issue 10, on pages 46 to 54. For anyone interested in further reading, the DOI is currently flashed on the screen. So, about the Journal of Science and Technology, or JST, is an international peer-reviewed journal that publishes articles in science, engineering, and technology. They release 12 issues a year, and the best part is that it's open access, so anyone can read the articles for free. The journal focuses on high quality, original research, especially from students and scholars, ensuring all work is thoroughly reviewed and unique. First, let's go over the overview of the article. The study explores the dual effects of social media on society. It looks at how platforms like Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram impact different areas such as health, business, education, and social behavior. Social media is now a big part of our daily lives, changing how we communicate, share information, and interact with others. Next, it's important to understand why this study matters. Social media influences how we act and interact with others. By looking at both the good and bad sides, the article helps us understand how social media can be a useful tool and what risks we need to watch out for. Now, let's talk about the context. Social media is everywhere, especially for young people today. The article examines how social media affects various parts of our lives, including education, health, and business. This background helps us understand why studying these effects is relevant and timely. Finally, the study has a few key objectives. Number 1, to explore the positive aspects of social media, such as how it can aid learning and build connections. Number 2, to investigate negative aspects like issues with cyberbullying and privacy. Number 3, to offer practical tips on using social media in a way that's both helpful and safe. This study focuses on both the positive and negative aspects of social media. On the positive side, it highlights how social media helps people learn new things and build connections with others. However, it also addresses the negative sides, such as cyberbullying and privacy concerns, which can be harmful. To help users navigate these issues, the study offers practical tips on how to use social media safely and effectively, making sure we get the benefits without falling into the risks. Next, we'll look at the research problem. Mr. Nicola Abella will explain this part in detail. Thank you.
Now, let's look at the research problem that this article addresses. Starting with the overview of the research problem. This article tackles a contemporary and important problem that affects numerous aspects of our everyday lives. The research problem focuses on understanding social media's broad, conflicting influence. On the one hand, social media improves communication, promotes community building, and provides forums for the career development and education. On the other side, it poses significant problems such as misinformation, privacy concerns, and the developing mental health issues related with excessive use of social media. Key issues in the research problem. One of the main issues highlighted in the study is the quick spread of misinformation, particularly on platforms such as Facebook and Twitter. The study emphasizes how this not only impacts public perception but also affects trust in organizations, particularly during crucial times such as elections or public health crises. Another key aspect of the problem is the psychological impact of social media use. Constant exposure to online content, particularly among young people, has been related to increased anxiety, depression, and social isolation. This problem gets worse by the addictive nature of these platforms, which keeps users occupied for longer amounts of time, frequently at the cost of their mental health. Furthermore, from an economic standpoint, social media has transformed businesses' strategy, giving companies new opportunities to engage customers and establish brands. However, it exposes businesses to threats such as cyber attacks, viral misinformation, and reputational harm from unfavorable reviews, resulting in complex problems that businesses must carefully manage. In education, the study analyzes how social media compromises traditional learning while simultaneously opening up new possibilities for cooperation and resource sharing. Although these platforms encourage accessibility and engagement, they can also interfere face-to-face interactions and cause distractions that hinder academic performance of students. The purpose of the study. In summary, the study's research problem is broad yet crucial, focusing on how social media affects public health, businesses, education, and society connections. While social media promotes connection, creativity, and learning, it also introduces issues such as disinformation, mental health concerns, and business dangers. This study highlights the need for efforts that balance these benefits with proactive measures to reduce harm, such as improving misinformation control, promoting mental health awareness, managing cybersecurity risks, and developing effective educational recommendations. In the end, it uses for an advanced approach that uses social media's benefits while acknowledging its possible drawbacks.
Now, I will be discussing the methodology of a study that explores the positive and negative effects of social media on society. The study used a qualitative approach to gather insights from participants about how they experience and interact with social media platforms. To begin, the researchers conducted semi-structured interviews with participants. This qualitative method was chosen to gain a deeper understanding of personal perspectives. It allowed participants to share detailed experiences, providing rich data on how social media influences various aspects of their lives. Start with the positive effects. The participants highlighted several benefits of social media. These include improved communication. Social media bridges distances, allowing people to stay connected regardless of where they are in the world. Access to diverse information. With platforms like Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, users can easily learn about global events, trends, and different perspectives. Enhance social connectivity. Social media also makes it easier for people to maintain relationships, form communities, and even connect with like-minded individuals. And It is also helps in professional networking and contributes to personal and career development. Participants noted that social media help in professional networking and provided opportunities for both personal and career advancement. Now with negative effects. The participants expressed some concerns in the study about privacy risk, especially with data sharing. Many participants expressed discomfort over how much personal information is shared and accessed online, leading to potential risk like identity theft or unwanted surveillance. Cyberbullying, which has been a rising issue. A significant issue mentioned by the participants was cyberbullying. The anonymity that social media provides can lead to abusive behavior, which can be emotionally damaging, especially for young users. Mental health impacts, like anxiety and decreased productivity, especially due to excessive use. Participants also link excessive social media use to negative outcomes, such as increased anxiety, stress, and feeling of isolation. This was particularly evident when social media was used without moderation. Additionally, constant comparison with others on social media led to decreased self-esteem for some users and pointed out that spreading too much time on social media can lead to procrastination and a drop in productivity, which impacts both personal and professional life. The participants emphasize that while using social media brings significant benefits, its negative impacts should not be ignored. Managing social media use is essential to reduce its harmful effects. In conclusion, this study clearly shows that social media has a dual impact. It opens doors to better communication, education, and opportunities. On the other hand, it can lead to privacy issues, cyberbullying, and mental health problems if not used wisely. The key takeaway from this research is the need for a balanced and mindful approach when using social media. Participants stress the importance of managing their time online and being conscious of their digital habits to reduce negative effects like anxiety and decreased productivity.
Good day everyone! For this slide, we will gonna present our finding statement for the pros and cons of our journal article title. We will talk about first the meaning of these findings that I gathered and explain the benefits and adverse effects. Findings: platform for interaction where individuals and groups share ideas, images, and videos. It can play a crucial role in the lives of children and young adults, influencing their relationships and behaviors. Benefits: improved communication, worldwide connectedness, and simplified sharing of information. We can share other information through other nations provided by our second language, English, to prevent the language barrier. Enhance accessibility, increase access to information and resources. By increasing the information that we may gather around the social media, we can also find bottomless knowledge from it. Fresh possibilities, increasing business, advancement in education, and enhancing cultural sharing. By increasing the businesses, we can make more good economy and provide the needs much faster and much efficient. And on the other hand, we have the adverse effects or negative effect. Spread of false information and deceit, disinformation and manipulation. By spreading of false or mistaken information that wasn't necessarily created to harm you, by sharing and spreading information that is incorrect, you make it credible. Damage democracy. Risk to rule-based governance and democratic procedures. This is that governing people are actively subverting information and knowledge from the people, keeping them uninformed, uneducated, so they don't understand the real meaning of it. Health dangers. Adverse effect on both physical and mental health, particularly in times of emergency. By this meaning, it can provide us a negative effect in our body, both physically and mentally, especially for those vulnerable to developing an eating disorder. Social media may be especially unhelpful because it allows people to easily compare their appearance to others.
Significance and implications. Here are the significance and implications of the article. As you can see, this article examines the dual impact of social media on modern life. On the positive side, it enhances global communication, provides easy access to information, and offers opportunities for business and education. However, it also highlights significant drawbacks, including privacy issues, mental health problems, and the spread of misinformation. The study provides a balanced view, offering insights useful for educators, policymakers, and users to leverage social media's benefits while addressing its negative effects. Here are the references that we used for our journal article review. In conclusion, this study shows us that social media has both great benefits and some real challenges. It connects us, helps us learn, and boosts businesses. But it also comes with risks like misinformation and privacy issues. As we continue to use social media in our daily lives, it's important to make the most of its positive side while staying aware of its downsides. Let's use this understanding to make better choices about how we interact online. Thanks for listening, and I hope this helps you think more about how social media affects us all.